I just want to say I expected that. Nope. No. Curly hair is so fun. If I end up crying tonight, I'm gonna be a special type of pissed. Hello, my name is Shantel. From Shantel is probably sorry. This is Wynonna Earp 3x03. I think it's called Cold Winter or Colder don't know. Oh shit! I should have paid more attention. I should have paid. Okay, something has to change with my hair. I don't even know what I'm doing. That's temporary. I'm not leaving them twisted together overnight. I'm taking that out as soon as this is done. I just didn't know what to do with them. Colder weather. Cold. Let's write that down right now. Time the reaction starts is in the description. Also in the description, a list of shows I watch. So check those out. Subscribe if any of those things interest you. I mean, also you could check out my channel and my playlists. It's all there. It's everywhere. If anyone is interested in owning any of my drawings, then shoot me an email at chantelisprobablysorry@gmail.com. Yeah, I have no clue what I'm gonna do with my hair because it's a lot right now. I'm gonna split my intro comments in half, right? So I wrote down writing choices and then I also wrote down intent versus result because, well, that's what I wrote down. But I think that the writing choices I wrote down as a potential. I don't think I'm actually going to discuss writing choices at this very second. I might discuss them at the end of this, but right now I'm not doing that. What I will discuss though is intent versus result. Oh yeah, I'm a week late on this because my computer went in for repairs and I didn't get it back until 2 days ago or so. So I'm playing catch up. I haven't been spoiled for this episode or anything. We're good on that. I don't know what happens, except I'm assuming it's more doll stuff. But I know that water's really good. The week 302 aired and I, had my video got blocked. It's unblocked now, but it was blocked. Oh well. But yeah, if any of y'all went onto that and it was blocked, it's not blocked anymore. During the conversation during that video, a lot of the arguments that I read, I saw the common theme of it wasn't so-and-so's intention to do da-da-da-da-da. It wasn't so-and-so's intention to do da-da-da-da-da. It wasn't motivated by da-da-da-da. It wasn't motivated by whatever, talking about motivations and intent. And I think that motivation and intent, mainly intent, are meant to be taken into consideration. Definitely. It's not as though intention does not matter at all. I do think that intent, whatever the circumstance is, should be taken into consideration, yes. However, intent does not negate result. And I think far too many arguments on whatever it is, be it the argument on having Native American people or imagery as mascots or police killings or something as simple as whether you stepped on someone's foot or not. I think when there is a situation where there is some form of backlash because something that was done was displeasing or was harmful or resulted even in the death of someone else or injury to someone else or just resulted in general malarkey. I don't know. I'm so mad that the first word my brain could come up with was malarkey. Who the hell? Who? Like, why? That word isn't even, that's not the right, I don't know why it's not even the right word. Bad things, I'll say. But I think in far too many circumstances, people only look at the intent because it's what's easiest to look at. And I think that we all have situations in which we intend to do something good and it goes awry. It's easy for something that is well-intentioned to turn out very badly and to harm other people or to just be harmful, generally speaking, to work against a cause. I mean, the road to hell is paved with good intentions, they say. I'm gonna find my flash drive. I actually wrote something about intent versus result. But you know what is funny? How important intent can be versus how unimportant it ends up being. Intent is very fragile. You can have intentions, and I say this after just reading something I just wrote. You can have intentions and then not be able to execute that intention properly. I think it's funny how fragile intentions can be. But I'm trying to find something specific that I wrote. I couldn't find my flash drive, but it might be in my notes, so I'm looking there. In the meantime, I'll read the thing that I had a professor who taught me that the meaning of a writer's piece is derived both from the writer's intent and the interpretation of the person reading it. Basically, what we write can have different meanings to different people. But I do believe that our word choices can be a large part in how members of the audience interpret, i.e. this was about something specific, so I'm not going to include the specifics. Words, first, and all these are falling under the category of intent. Words, first of all, are just symbols placed in specific orders in an attempt to represent something. Sometimes the image a writer is trying to convey based on word choice is deliberate, while just as often, if not more often, the image portrayed, representation, is subtle, unintentional, and not noticed by the writer even. Damn, why did I go in like that? Jesus, you ever just read something that you actually... I turned that in? I can't believe I spilled so much tea in one assignment and then actually turned it in so that my whole class could see it. Huh. This was a class, it was Native American culture and Native American. I can't find exactly what I was looking for, and a lot of time has gone by. It's been 25 minutes, so like I'm gonna stop. I will, before I go though, read a section of this thing that I just think is important when talking about representation, especially all this that I was typing was talking about actual people, not characters. But these characters on these shows, they are representations of people. I mean, unless it's some sort of fantasy sci-fi, but even so, bits of those characters will usually possess human traits or characteristics. So something to take into consideration about discussion of real people or discussion of representation of a character, or if you are a writer who writes characters and are attempting to have good representation of any kind, something to keep in mind is that it is possible to address an issue going on within a people without making those issues a definition or the only defining characteristics of that group of people. And this whole conversation on intent is piggybacking off of the conversation I had in 302 at the end, the discussion I had, so I'm not going into that right now. I'm just saying what I'm saying now. Though intent is important and intent does mean something, it does not mean everything. Result is still just as important. And you meaning to do something or not meaning to do something doesn't change what the end result is. Don't we all wish intent could mean more though? I don't know what's happening in this episode, however, I am assuming that it is... yeah, doll stuff. Oh, my headphones. Oh, stop. Do not. Already, it's too much. Stop! Where
else would I be? Planning a funeral. They said you'd shoot me on first sight.
It's an acoustic version. Oh, she is in there. I have chills. I think if it sucks, that's the... Glad she's in there, but like, really, this is how. Okie dokie.
I just want you to say my name. But if not that, can I meet your friends?
Absolutely not.
Say la vie.
To discuss your final wishes with your husbands?
Yeah, that's right, baby. It is so important. So, what do you want? I want a sky funeral.
Ward only purchased 2 additional spaces in the Earp family plot beyond his own. One for your other sister, Wynonna.
Oh.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah, I'm not doing him or this.
I still don't understand what happened to him out there on that ledge.
We were dying, Wynonna.
And dolls, he saved us. Sometimes you get, and sometimes you get caught.
Stop.
Back in my day, gunslingers that died with their boots on, they were buried at Boot Hill. Of course, it was a flagrant popularity contest, and Cactus Pete, he got in. He was only called that after.
You know what? I was going to say that I'm going to have some feelings if Doll's death is how we get any sort of background story on him. I don't know who the that is. Am I supposed to know who that is?
But I couldn't save dolls.
None
of us
No feelings, please.
And he was trying to help me. And now he's dead. This is all my fault.
I don't want this.
We're safe. We can find out more, okay? To Wynonna. For when I'm gone.
No scalpel. Calm down, Wynonna.
Wynonna? He calls her Wynonna usually.
I don't need to.
Also knew he was gonna die.
Well, yeah, I knew that. Well, I mean, I figured.
He knew?
It's easier to blame me than the dead dragon, right?
How dare you? Pack up your science shit, Chetri. You don't get to be a part of this anymore.
No! 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 No.
Maybe he stuck around for you.
Ain't no maybe about it.
And I kind of thought you were normal. Ouch. And then we're all gonna die anyway, so what's the point? The point is that I love you.
Oh, okay. It's the first time that, like, it's been said and it hasn't been like...
And if that's our destiny, then I am pretty darn screwed. Just try not to die, okay? Okay, yeah, ditto.
Dire
And
circumstances.
don't you have way too many sandwiches to make?
Very cute.
Yes.
Who's
Someone's
the...
coming down. We're 3 floors up.
Call me Kelly.
Oh!
Look, she's got my purse.
Did she just pat her hair?
To dolls.
Who's really into wine? I like this song, but this is very sad. I feel bad. I feel sad things. I knew it. I knew that this was happening. It was the trailer. I remembered the outfits and shit from the trailer. Oh wow. Cool shot.
No sales.
Appreciate it. She's my wife.
Does anyone around here not have a secret wife?
Thought it was a goddamn girlfriend. The ex-girlfriend at that. She's my wife.
And you took something that belongs to my dead friend Jules, which is shitty and tacky.
And you want it back?
And I want it back.
I just want an invitation.
Well, then like a few selfies and slide into my DMs like a normal person.
If I may.
No, you may not. So, you slept with Doc. Who hasn't?
Oh!
Okay, not me. We're all gonna die here. We need to figure out how to be here together.
She's having some, like, crisis stuff happening right now.
Waverly is not even an herb.
What's that?
She's something, all right.
I want to know. Tell me. God damn it.
That's not for you.
Okay.
And neither is this wig.
Are you really gonna do this right now?
Tough love you back to your senses. Feels like about that time.
A man someone I love is dead.
Did anyone tell Doc that Waverly wasn't an Earp? It had to be, because, like, how would he know? Her poor liver.
Stay out of this, Wynonna. I need him to tell me where he's hiding the drugs.
You saw what the drugs did to the revenants, right? It doesn't work.
Stop.
Eliza.
Stop. Stop.
My sister Willa. My own father. Dolls. I lied when I said I don't torture myself with their names. We all have a trail of ghosts.
Are they gonna destroy his body? Yeah. They did. Stop. No. I'm not crying tonight. I swear. It's not happening. Try not to cry challenge. I didn't want to cry. I'm so mad.
I don't have a spot in the Earp burial plot.
You're my favorite person in the whole wide world, baby girl. And once we've defeated Walshaw, you're stuck with me. Forever.
If this letter... No. See, listen. Look at me closely. Flip.
Oh my god, I remember that day.
One more. No teeth, kid.
That was it. Come on. I'm fine. Okay, so I just want to say I expected that... Nope. No. Curly hair is so fun. I expected it to be... I expected different than what was actually in the envelope. I expected, I don't know, a letter or something. It's okay. They got me. I may have shed a few tears. 2 or 3. They got me, alright? I'll admit that. Oh shit, the bold type's over. I'm so used to typing the bold type when I'm saving these videos. I literally just started typing the bold. Oh, my hair is a lot tonight. The amount of times I've choked on my hair in life. I'll just be walking and the wind will be blowing and maybe I'm talking or maybe I'm just breathing, and it's usually I'm talking and the wind will blow and then I'll inhale and I'll suck my hair like and then I'll just start coughing and sputtering because like I choked on my hair. I am glad that we got an episode about, I guess, Dolls, his send-off. And I mean, there was a theme of death this episode. Well, I mean, it's hard not to think about your own death when someone close to you passes. But I don't know. You know what? I've never actually heard other people's opinions on it. Not really, at least. I don't, yeah, I haven't. It kind of just... Let me go ask. That didn't happen. Hey, I have a question. Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, I have a question. Ouch, ouch, ouch. I hurt my foot when I fell. Ouch. The answer was inconclusive. I mean, everyone's different. It just seems as though it would make sense if that were the case. Life can be short as hell, too. But younger people tend not to think about that. And many younger people tend to have some form of invincibility complex. We don't, not me personally. I think about, ooh, that's about to sound so depressing. Let me watch my words. I am not unaware of death. I've experienced the death of a young person, of a child. Me saying that younger people tend to not think about their own death as often, it seems as though it's such a far away thing. Me saying that isn't just my opinion. I know I've seen that before as some form of study or something. I cannot remember. I wish I could. If I can figure out where I saw that, I'll probably put it in the description or something. When I was a teenager, my younger sister passed away when she was 10. And since that, death became less of a stranger to me. It became much more realistic, and it became way more scary. But I know before that happened, my relationship with death was a lot different. It was as though death is something that happens, just it's not gonna happen here, not anytime soon, but then it does. And it happens often when you least expect it. And death is so easy to just not think about if you haven't. Well, no, I wouldn't say that. It's just very easy to distance yourself from death if you've never experienced the loss of someone you know. Because it's very difficult to grasp and understand. And so when it does happen, when it finally does happen, because it will happen to all of us, it changes you. And though it is not a course that I often see writers take in shows when there's a character death, I mean, I don't often see shows have the other characters reflect on their own mortality. So I think that that was an interesting choice, but not one that was out of nowhere. I could see realistically where the conversations of death, involving death, would come from, especially considering how they were the ones who buried their friend and were the ones that were going to take care of the funeral proceedings. You know what? Earlier I said that I would have some feelings if Dolls' death was going to be the means of us finding out who he was or what his background was. But I think I would have even more feelings if he was just dropped completely. So either way, it's a lose-lose, but one of those situations is worse than the other. That scene where Kat is her real name. Too much the bold type. Nicole, the scene where Nicole breaks down and was saying it was her fault to me. I thought Kat did a good job in that scene. I had an emotional response there, like a physical bodily response, and there were a few scenes in this where I had chills or something. And so I think Kat did a good job with that one. And we had different types of grief. We saw different ways of grieving. Was it Cataline or Cataline? I think it was Cataline. I'm gonna say this one last thing and then I'm gonna go, and anything that I didn't say here, I have to wrap this up right about now, but anything I didn't say here I will just have in my intro comments for next video, which will be filmed very soon, relatively soon, within the next 2 days. I shall film that. Cataline is, in the words of Nicole and Waverly, hot. She's hot. Doc has a type. His type is hot. Catalina. I like Contessa. I'm gonna call her Contessa. So the actress that plays her is named, I want to say Shantel, but it's probably Shantel. It's spelled Shantel. Shantel is the American way of saying it, the American version, whereas Chantel or Chantal are French ways of saying it, I think, because the name is French. I mean, I would know, but I don't just know it because it's my name. Wait, I mean, what is, I probably do just know that because it's my name, but it's not the only name I know the origins of. That's what I meant. I think that's nifty. She's my wife. Alright though, I guess that's it for me. Thank you for watching. Like the video if you liked it. Be sure to check out my channel playlist or description to see what other shows I watch, what else I do. Subscribe if any of those things interest you. If you are interested in owning anything I have drawn or anything that shows up in my background. My hair is big right now. Shoot me an email at chantelisprobablysorry@gmail.com. Anything I missed, I will have in my intro comments for next video, which I should be filming soon because I aired yesterday. But I have to catch up. So comment if you'd like to, share with anyone that you think might like to see this. Hope you're having a wonderful existence, and I guess that brings me to bye. I always turn on my camera before I'm ready. Hope you're having a wonderful existence. I nearly cut myself. I nearly cut myself just now. Hope you're having a wonderful existence. I broke it. Please don't do I'm making a lot of noise around here. My belt's not even on properly. Hope you're having a wonderful... Hey, I have a question. Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, I have a question. Oh, that tone seasoned to perfection. Do these headphones even work is a question. Need to be needed, Mr. Intentional. I'm gonna end up putting my hair up because this is a lot. Oh. To the good people. Hope you're having a wonderful existence, and I guess that brings me to bye.